I'm gonna be honest with you. This video was going to be about another topic, but I changed midway, but I'll make that video next. But on this video, I want to talk about feelings and how they interact with your actions. Take something as mundane as eating, okay? And for me, when I wake up, I don't really have a lot of appetite. I don't feel that hungry, which is kind of weird, right? Because before bed, I'm always so hungry, but then when I wake up, I'm not. But anyway, the key thing here is when I'm eating in the morning, it's kind of like, bleh. Can do without, like, it's okay. But when it's dinner time and I know I made something really tasty, I eat a lot differently. But it's the same action, right? It has a different intensity to it though. And it has a kind of different energy to it. And contrast that to how I eat after my gastritis, which was like last week. I'm just like eating porridge and tofu and hoping it just stays there without giving me this significant pain. No appetite at all. And so that's also different, right? So this is something as mundane as eating. Now, we can consider the more complex sections that we do, right? So for example, if you are an entrepreneur and you're trying to market your stuff, or if you are a writer and you're trying to get to writing, you sat down. Or if you're a music producer and you picked up your instrument and then you're about to record. It can go differently based on how you feel, right? And I think the perception around this to the mass is that, yeah, when you're in the zone, that's like inspiration, right? You're waiting for inspiration to happen. And then, but because you can't reliably, depend on the world constantly feeding you inspiration, you need discipline. So you need to actually sit down and do something, right? And so I think there are like pros and cons to that sort of belief set. But in this video, I want to kind of argue the opposite, as in you can intentionally choose how you want to feel instead of reacting to the world. Good thing happened, therefore I'm gonna feel happy. Oh no, bad thing happened, I'm gonna feel sad. Instead of this like one-sided reactionary response and relationship to feeling emotions, I want to tell you today that it's possible to feel emotions intentionally. So, how do we do that? Like, this is one of the rare like how-to videos because I rarely talk about like specific exercises to do, but whatever. We can talk about how feelings are navigated in the first place. Feelings sound like this like abstract thing, right? Like, I don't know, what is feeling happy? Like, I know when I'm feeling happy, and what is feeling sad? I know I'm feeling sad, like I want to cry, right? So, feelings are explored and experienced with your body. Your body is the primary vessel in which you navigate life through, right? So, if it's happy, it has to be felt inside of your body, but we just don't really give that feeling specific location. We don't identify them basically. So, for example, if you're not an etymologist, like the person who studied bugs, all butterflies are just like butterflies, right? But if you really look at each one of them and classify them, you can see the variance and you can identify the little details in the butterflies, right? So just like that, when you're feeling happy, like, what does happy smell like? What does happy taste like? What does happy, when you really think about it, if happy were a texture, what would that be like? Is it warm? Is it cold? If maybe it's like a gas. Is it a liquid? Is it a solid? What shape is it in? And what color is it? And what does it sound like? If you tap it, what sort of sound does happy make? These types of questions that translate the feeling to the five senses will really help you identify the feeling inside of your body. And this isn't just for able-bodied people. If you are visually impaired, you can still, it'll actually enhance the quality of the other senses in identifying that feeling. So why is that important? Because now when we are able to identify, we can invoke it on demand. So it's like me remembering the hot pot I ate yesterday night. It was really good. Yeah, it was pretty okay. And then I remember that like really thin beef strip that was just cooked to the perfect temperature, and see, I'm salivating. The broth had trace bits of lemon in it, so it was like really this nice balance of beefy, stocky kind of a flavor, along with that slight bit of tang. And it had that tofu skin, which I love so much, and fish cakes. And see, the more I vividly think about it, like the more my body reacts, right? So the more you identify the places and the manner in which you experience the feeling, the easier it becomes for you to associate into that feeling, because you can just keep remembering the details about it. And that's basically how it works. But why is this important? So now, if you're writing, and you're just writing, and you're just trying to wait for inspiration and trying to squeeze stuff out of you, it's like, it's gonna be very grueling. It's gonna change the relationship with you and your writing. You probably started writing because you love it, right? But then when you put yourself, and when you make yourself strain for the words to come out, it changes the relationship to you and writing, and it's not the one that you really want. Same with video editing, same with playing instruments, same with talking with other people. It's like, we're used to looking at something and reacting to it, and basically, so that's why if inspiration comes, oh good, I'm gonna do stuff. If I'm feeling sociable today because like nothing really stressed me out today, then I become a fun person to talk to. But we can change the order of that. I don't feel like anything right now, but my wife is about to come home, so I'm gonna prep myself for love. When she comes back home, I'm gonna give her a big hug, and I'm gonna ask her all about how her day was and everything, right? When I'm about to shoot videos like this, for example, when I wake up in the morning, I don't want to, of course. I'm sleepy. I still haven't like fully waked up yet. I'm in that sleep zone. So if you woke me up in the middle of the night and were like, Billy, make a video, I'm gonna be like, whoa, what? No, I'm gonna sleep, right? But before I make the video, I'm like, yeah, so this video is gonna really help some people today. And I like it. My excitement is gonna bleed through the video because I'm already in the excited zone talking about this. So now, the exercise is up to you now. And it's a practice in, the ultimate goal is to live the life that you want to live, right? And a big part of that is feeling the feelings that you want to feel. And sometimes our feelings are too deep, or we have default feelings, right? And sometimes it helps to intentionally step out of that. And for that, I have a video already. It's gonna be in the cards, I don't know, wherever it is. It's dissociation techniques, and the link for it is also below. So, if you are stuck in a feeling that you don't want to be in necessarily today, and you want to get up, use the techniques. And practice associating into your desired feelings. With that said, there is value in feeling the feelings that you don't want to feel, but I am going to talk about that in future videos. But today, I want to really offer you, feel the feelings that you want to feel and do actions out of that feeling. It's going to really impact what you produce. It's going to really impact the energy of those actions. And whatever you do with that, I can't wait to see, because it's gonna be fucking amazing. As always, thank you for watching, and if this video helps and you want to help grow my channel, not because of, just helping me, but so that it can help other people, so that it can be spread wide through the world, please subscribe, like, comment, engage with me. I'd love to talk to you. Alright, I'll see you in the next video.